Hey everybody, welcome back to Steve's Gear. So we're going to take a look at something a little bit different from the normal of what I normally look at. But Mngarista reached out to me about wanting to know if I want to participate in their mid-May celebration on their website. And I said, yeah, sure. So I had to look them up to see what they sold. And they do specialize mostly in retractable keychains and kind of like badge holders, and then they do also have a wallet, it looks like, on there. So they sent me out a few things, and I was a little unsure of how I was going to use it because I don't normally use retractable keychains. I don't have a badge holder I really use every day, but I did find some ways that I'm going to use these, and I'm going to show you what they are. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. I've already had this stuff open, kind of tested it out, played with it a little bit. So the first item is this is their Transport 2-pack. And it comes with two different kinds of poles on it. So we're going to go ahead and take a look. So inside the box, you get the poles. Now, I did say it was a 2-pack, so I'll show you where the other one's at. It's right here.
I just kind of wanted to show you one of these ways that I'm using this Mngarista, kind of this key pole here. So, besides the traditional keys, I was trying to think of other ways I could use it. So what I did is I set it up on my fly bag. So I have kind of like a chest fly bag. It just goes over your head. Just kind of lays on your chest. But I use the one that has a little carabiner clip, and I attach it to this loop on the side of the bag. And then on the ends of it, over the little split ring, I've attached these little clippers for clipping off tag lines for when you tie a fly. And then it has the little tool for cleaning out the eyes on your fly if they get all dirty. And then for the actual little lanyard strap, for the part that actually attaches to a lanyard, I've actually set up these pair of scissors / pliers. So yeah, I don't have to worry about losing them. So I thought it'd be pretty cool if I'm laying this on my chest, I tie a fly, I can easily just pull this out, clip everything off, and have it back. I don't have to worry about losing stuff. So that was kind of a way that I thought about using this.
All right, so you saw how I used the first one. Now, the first one has that little lanyard attachment to it, which works out pretty good. This one has more of your traditional clip. If you're clipping on a belt or a shirt pocket or a backpack strap, whatever. You can clip it onto quite a few different things, but it still has the same key ring and the same little kind of lanyard attachment right there. So everything seems pretty well built. It has an 8-ounce weight pole, so you can put up to 8 ounces on it for the pole. Relatively quiet, not a real loud pole, not real loud and squeaky. And the cord is actually 31 inches long, so quite a bit of retractability you can get out of it. And then what I like about the wire is actually like a nylon coated wire, so it's super smooth. No sharp edges, nothing coming out and poking you. And it has a pretty good amount of pull to it, so pretty heavy pull. So you do get the feeling like the mechanism inside is pretty strong. I never had any issues with it so far. It's worked great. And even the pieces themselves, there's no squeak, there's no nothing. Like, they're pretty well built. Some kind of polycarbonate and pretty heavy duty. I mean, I can't even get any flex out of it, so pretty well built. Now, the other piece they sent over is a piece that I don't have a whole lot of use for. It's kind of like a badge holder, so it can fit up to like 5 credit card size items in it, and then it has the clear piece here. So it'd be great if you worked in like the medical field and you had your medical badge you had to use. Say you had to scan in somewhere, or you just wanted to keep everything together and you wanted to attach it right onto the lanyard pole. You can snap it right on there, and then you could wear it, and you could just pull it down to, pull the cards out of it or pull it down to scan or anything like that. I thought this would be pretty handy maybe for like some staff that works at a hotel that has like the master key cards for their rooms, or for engineering that has to unlock lots of doors, things like that. They could just keep them all in here and not have to worry about cluttering up their pockets or anything. So those are some uses I thought about. I'll probably end up like giving this to my brother. He works at a hospital. I think he could probably use it. All the cards slide in right there from the top, and then you have a little space here on the bottom where you can actually just push the cards out as you want to use them. And you can push everything out. It looks like, even with it attached, it looks like it worked pretty well. And then it has this little bar here in the middle that has some tension built into it. So on the inside, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. It might not really be able to see it, but on the inside, that little bar makes contact with the kind of the clear glass lens of it, so it'll keep your cards pretty stuck in there, so you don't have to worry about it, sliding out if it falls upside down or anything like that. So that's kind of one use for it. Like I said, for me, I couldn't really test it out because I don't really have a badge. So you saw how I was using the one with the lanyard. I'm going to show you guys what I was thinking about for this one. So for work every day, I do inspections. So I do inspections, and we have different sign-offs and check-offs and things we have to use. We're required to use Sharpie. So I go through a ton of these Sharpies. I mean, this is like maybe a week's worth of wear. I basically use a new one of these almost every week, and I lose them all the time. I set them down, or I put them on at somebody's table, or something in some factory, and I forget it. So I kind of wanted a backup. And I kind of decided that I was looking around about how I could get a backup, and I found these. I mean, they're nothing new, but they're something I haven't used before. So I opened one of them up, and so these are just like little mini Sharpies, and they have kind of like a little ring attachment on the top of them. So they're able to just be popped off. You can just pop that whole ring piece off, and then you can use the Sharpie, and then it just pops right back on. So I was kind of thinking that I could probably just attach that right to the split ring, and then I would be able to have one of these little Sharpies with me all the time. So I could just clip this onto either my shirt pocket, or I wear a vest almost every day for work. I could clip it on the vest, whatever I want to clip it on, belt, wherever I decide. But I always have a backup Sharpie. So if I'm going to use it for a few minutes, I could just easily pop it off and use the Sharpie and then just reattach it. Or if I'm just going to be writing something relatively quick, I could just take the Sharpie out and leave the cap and everything attached, write whatever I'm going to write real quick, and then just put it right back on. So I always have a backup. Not really sure about the lanyard piece. You can take it off, you can put it on. Maybe I'll find a use for it. But I thought a backup Sharpie would be pretty cool. So that's that one. And then I'll go ahead and bring in the one that I showed you guys in the other little clip. So this is the one that has the carabiner attachment. So as you can see, they're a little bit different shape. So you can kind of use it for however you want to use it. Same thing, no squeaks, no weird flexes or anything like that. Has the same cable, the same 31-inch length. And for this one, it comes with the same setup. It has the little, kind of like the little lanyard attachment piece. And then it has the split ring. So for this, I hooked up my little clippers for fly fishing. And the clippers came with this little chain, so I just attached it right to the split ring. And then these little parts here, the little lanyard holder here, I attached some scissors / pliers on there. So I use these for like crimping down barbs on flies and things like that. And I've been known to set these down or drop them in some tall grass or something. They're always kind of a pain to find. Well, having them on a retractable key thing that's 31 inches long, like I showed you guys on that video, we'll be wearing that chest pack, and I can expand these out, use them. I can use them just fine. Even on that with that piece on there, because it's relatively thin, but it is pretty well built. That snap is pretty heavy duty. Like, I never had a problem with that snap breaking loose. So I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, everything seemed to work out pretty good. I didn't really have a whole lot of issues. Every once in a while, the little clippers would get intertwined with the scissors, but I mean, that's just kind of the way it is. Truthfully, I use these little scissors the most, but yeah, that's just kind of some ways that I was kind of thinking about using them. And they do swivel freely, so you don't have to worry about it being binded up or anything. Once you have it attached on something, everything can spin. You don't have to worry about it being stuck in one direction. So worked out pretty smooth for me. But those are some ideas that I had for the products they sent over. Like I said, they're going to be having, I don't even know what it is, some kind of little celebration in May. And so they offered a discount code for me to give you guys if you want to save some money if you decide to pick it up. So you can use discount code Steven for 25% off of your order. They have multiple things on the website. They have multiple different style keychain poles. Like I said, they have a wallet that is kind of like this polycarbonate type material. You can get these in 2-packs, single packs. You can get these in singles, and this specific dual pack. And then they have a little bit different looking ones and stuff like that. So check it out. If you decide to purchase something, like I said, discount code Steven will get you 25% off. But yeah, that's all I really got for you guys today. Feel free to write in the comments if you ever used any of their products, or if you thought of a use that I didn't think of that'd be good for like outdoor applications or something. Let me know. I'd be interested to hear it. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good day.